Alright everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to do a little comparison between the Pixel 8 Pro and the Pixel 8. Which one should you buy? Let's talk about it. Okay, so the Pixel 8 Pro was sent to me by Team Pixel, so shout out to them. And the Pixel 8, I done a trade-in and I bought the Pixel 8 myself. Now this will not be a speed test comparison, nothing like that. I'm just gonna try to help you decide which one may be the best for you. The Pixel 8 Pro comes in at a price of $1,000 to start, and the Pixel 8 comes in at $700 to start. And basically, a lot of things are the same. I kind of wanted to show you the differences between the two phones a little bit here, because there is a few differences. Of course, you can tell. First of all is the size of the phones. 3 cameras versus 2 cameras. A thermometer here on the 8 Pro versus no thermometer here on the 8. And while the phones are just sitting here, I'm going to give you just a brief rundown of some differences, that maybe I'll forget. So one of the differences here between the 8 Pro and the 8 is the protection from the front glass to the back, panel here. The 8 Pro has Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the front and rear, aluminum frame. The Pixel 8 has Gorilla Glass Victus on the front and rear, also aluminum frame. With the 8 Pro, you get an LTPO OLED panel versus just an OLED panel here, no LTPO here on the 8. 6.7-inch display on the 8 Pro, 6.2-inch display on the 8. The resolution is 1344 by 2992 on the 8 Pro. 20 by 9 aspect ratio with 489 pixels per inch. And the Pixel 8 has a resolution of 1080 by 2400. 20 by 9 aspect ratio with 428 pixels per inch. Both have the Tensor G3 latest flagship processor from Google. Now, you have 12 gigabytes of RAM in the 8 Pro, and you have 8 gigabytes of RAM. So you got 8 gigabytes of RAM here and 12 over here on the 8 Pro. And the storage goes from 128, 256 on the 8 and 128, 256, 512 up to 1 terabyte on the 8 Pro. Now for the cameras on the rear, the main camera is the same. The 50 megapixel wide angle lens, aperture of f1.7. Both have laser autofocus, optical image stabilization, and that's kind of where they end for the rear cameras. Because on the Pixel 8 Pro, you got a 48 megapixel telephoto lens and a 48 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. The Pixel 8, the ultra wide angle lens is a 12 megapixel camera. So there you go. Now, as far as video, both can record at 4K 60 front and rear. The front camera is basically the same as well. 10.5 megapixel cameras on the front, no difference there. 4K 60 frames per second. Both have stereo speakers and all that stuff. Same kind of Bluetooth and all that kind of stuff. Both have under display optical fingerprint scanners, face unlock, and for the battery, 5050 milliamp hour battery on the 8 Pro, 4575 milliamp hour battery on the 8, 30 watt wired charging on the 8 Pro, 27 watt charging on the 8. Both have wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. However, the 8 Pro has 23 watts of wireless charging and 18 watts wireless charging on the Pixel 8. So that's just a few differences there. Kind of wanted to get that out of the way. So those differences there, between $700 and $1,000. Now, I got cases on both of these here. Both of these here are the Ringke Fusion cases. This one here is just a clear case. This is the case with a frosted back, as you can see there. Really nice looking cases, so I'm going to leave them on the phone. But both of these phones, they work very well. Now, did I set my fingerprint? No, I didn't. Okay, there we go. All right, so I didn't set up my right fingerprint here on the Pixel 8. Okay, so looking here at the display, both of them right now are set at 1080p. or Full HD, and both of them look really good. Okay, both of them are very fast, very fluid. Of course, you can see the differences here in the size. I mean, a pretty massive difference here. If there was no case on it, whatever, then it would be, of course, this is a very compact phone, but a very nice looking phone, a very good feeling phone. And you're going to get basically the same kind of performance out of both. And if you want to see a speed test done between these two, let me know and I'll do that as well. But both of them run very smooth. Both of them I've not had an issue with. I have my Boost Mobile SIM card in the Pixel 8 and my Visible SIM card in the 8 Pro. And I'm currently testing the battery out here on the 8 to see how that 4575 milliamp. I can never remember anything anymore. Oh my goodness, it's getting worse. But anyway, both of these phones are going to do what you want them to do. I mean, apart from the, telephoto lens, temperature sensor back there, if you even care about that, the 6.7, 6.2, quad HD, full HD, 8 gigs of RAM, 2 gigabytes of RAM, just small things like that makes these phones a bit different. As far as performance wise, I've really not seen much of a difference between the two as far as, day-to-day usage. Now, I will say that the speaker setup, both of them have dual stereo speakers, and I will say that the Pixel 8 Pro completely smokes the Pixel 8 in sound quality. I mean, the bass is hitting more on the 8 Pro. The 8, it's just more of a flatter sound. But it's just basically, when it comes to these two phones, there's really no right or no wrong. I can't really sit here and tell you, oh, you should go for the 8 Pro. Forget about the 8. Get the 8 Pro. No, because honestly, I love the compact form factor of the 8. And honestly, I feel like this would be the one that I would carry around more, just because of the compactness, if that's a word, of the 8. Now, if I was going out for a lot of, photography and stuff like that, the 8 Pro was something I'm really going to want to carry around with me. And probably battery life as well. And, of course, the extra nits of brightness that this phone here does. I don't know if that really makes a difference on these two phones. I don't know. But, $300 difference. When you go into the settings, both of them are basically the exact same. They have pretty much the same features. Both of these here are 120 gigabyte version models. I mean, the OLED panel, yes, the 8 Pro is LTPO, which I think is 1 hertz to 120 hertz, and this is, I think, 60 hertz to 120 hertz or 30 hertz. I'm not sure, but it's one of the two. We don't go as as low as the 8 Pro does, but I don't feel like the majority of people is really going to care about that. Some wants a bigger phone, like I may mention. Some just loves the bigger, 6.7, 6.8 inch displays, these massive phones, and I do too. They're really good for watching content. You know what I'm saying? These here are nice too, but maybe not quite, maybe, I don't know. I have no problem watching, NFL on this phone. No worse than this 8 Pro, So, but everybody has their own preferences. But the cameras, the main camera is the same. Ultra wide, they are different. Front cameras are basically the same as well. 4K 60 on both, front and rear. I like them both. I mean, I can't really sit here, you might ask me, well, which one should I buy? And I know this was kind of scattered all over the place, which I knew it would be. Because when it comes down to which one you should buy, that's up to you. Should you pay $1,000 and get the extra bells and whistles, the higher quality display, the extra cameras, camera, telephoto lens, the bigger battery, or should you say $300 and, are you fine without a telephoto lens? Are you fine with full HD? And some will say, well, neither one of these phones has 8K recording. Who cares about 8K recording? You know, I find that so hilarious that people will dock this phone because it has no 8K recording. I mean, we're not watching stuff with 8K. We're just not, okay? No. I mean, yeah. I find it funny. I just find it funny that people will dock this phone here for not having 8K recording. But if you want a great phone, I would say either one of these. I would not recommend doing a trade-in now because the trade-in deals now are trash. They are awful now after the pre-orders and all that kind of stuff. Whatever they kind of went, yeah, you can't. I think a Pixel 7 Pro, if you went to Google right now and traded it in, it's like $250, $260, something like that, and like under $200 for a Pixel 7. Keep your Pixel 7, keep your Pixel 7 Pro for that kind of money. You're throwing the phone away for that kind of money. But, you know, holiday deals are going to be coming up soon. Who knows? They may, you know, shoot up the trade-in prices again. Just keep a look at it. You know what I'm saying? But kind of got off a little bit there. But, you know, really nice phones. Both of them are going to, you know, perform basically the same. But without dragging it out too awful long, I like them both. You can see the size difference there. Basically, yeah. I mean, bigger phone, smaller phone, you know, $1,000, $700. So I can't give you which one you should buy because I recommend them both because both of them are really good phones. And basically, it's going to all be, check out my unboxings and you can kind of take a look at them there. But yeah, let me know which one you think is the better deal in the comment section below. If it's helpful or informative any at all, hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it below. And if you're new around here and not a subscriber, please consider subscribing and be sure to turn on that post notification bell because YouTube is just simply not pushing out notifications. But maybe you'll get them. Hopefully you'll get them. So if you turn those on, that'd be greatly appreciated. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.